Last time on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I got it! I want them to go back to where they're at, and Shuichi's just sitting there making race car noises, pretending to drive. And he's like, Shuichi, what the hell are you doing? I'm picking up chicks, Kaido. Leave me alone. I actually have grown to like him quite a bit more. This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows down the list of suspects. It would have been prepared in the gym beforehand. Okay, so the question is, who is the culprit? And they would have had to be in the gym beforehand. I really don't want it to be Angie. Can I pause this? I was trying to push the pause button. I wasn't trying to blame Angie. But okay, at least I know it's not her. Sorry, Angie, it was an accident. Uh-oh, is something wrong? Remember everyone's alibis. Do you think that the person really made the mechanism in the gym? It was Kurumi, wasn't it? She is the only one who doesn't have an alibi for... Oh, it totally is.
It has to be you!
Oh, shit. Kind of like Kurumi, too. Why couldn't it have been like...
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kurumi is the prime suspect.
I know there's things we have to confirm, but if I had to choose anyone to go right now, it would actually have been Himiko. Like, there's no one else, like... I actually like all the other ones. I like Himiko, too. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. I just, as a character, I don't find her as interesting as the others.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit!
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
She's trying to make us guilty right now. Trying to worry us.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Oh, that stance. She's ready for combat. I want a Kurumi skin for, like, Fire Emblem 14.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you
Yes.
have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
We haven't used the alibis for yesterday thing. Shuichi, Kyo, Tsumugi, and Tenko were forced together in the Ultimate Lab. It's not what I care about. Kokichi was in the Ultimate Entomologist Lab at 9 p.m. He was with Kirumi from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. By 11 p.m. he returned to the lab, which means Kirumi was open after that, and Ryoma was murdered at midnight anyway. So that means that, yeah, that's why I got the gap in the first place.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice
That's the
body.
lie I need to prove wrong.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it.
Of course, am
Oh, it sections off where oh, that's super cool. I didn't notice that. It sections off people as to where they were during that time. Because at 8 p.m. we were all together. That's really neat. I love that. But then by 9 to 11 they were together. And at nighttime we were all accounted for except for her. Okay, this is what I need to
alibi for
prove wrong.
nighttime? I believe most of us do not.
No, all of us do. Shit. True, I have no alibi for nighttime, but the others do not have alibis either. That reasoning is too shallow to justify being suspicious of me.
Wrong!
Oh no, that's it. That's it. Shuichi down. Damn, I made too many mistakes. Do they think I did it? I'm glad we're right at the end of the case so everyone can make irrational decisions and blame Shuichi.
And you have
I
no
feel like I'm not wrong as to where I'm using this, or the fact that I'm using this. Where
I
I'm
believe
using it is
most of us
definitely
do not
wrong.
have one.
It's not
I have
this.
that proves you're the
No, this one.
That could have been done by anyone.
There we go.
That's wrong!
Got it.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Oh, great.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Nihilism? What's your problem? What does
If it
any of
was
this have to
solely
do with
the rope and
nihilism?
partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform
This
to your
is harder than
misguided
it
narrative.
looks.
When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess.
Marked window frame.
And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is
I
nothing
actually-
more than deception.
I actually have something for that.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words!
Gotcha.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Ah, I see the logic there.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
If she's lying to herself, isn't she? Or lying to us for everyone.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Her face doesn't look like super messed up when she's upset. Like, I noticed one of the things they really tried hard to do in Danganronpa 1 was give them, like, really screwed up faces and emotions when they're heated and being proved wrong. But Kirumi just seems, like, intense, and I like that. What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this all for our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Is Kaido about to do some detective work for us?
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
That it's not us?
When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
At least Gonta has good at least Kaido has good instincts.
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? The motive video?
Well, the motive videos are uneven, aren't they? So someone would get their own.
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
Yeah, a lot of people called
sorry
Kurumi
for
to their
making
rooms.
Such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede.
Oh, is that what this is about?
She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone.
I don't believe you.
So please believe me. You have to.
I don't.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
No, she's super the culprit.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
What?
How rude.
No way they could kill off Kokichi this fast. He's too interesting.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
It's not Kyo's fault. He studies people. People are screwed up. Kyo is not screwed up. Kyo is perfect, and you can never prove me wrong, even if you can.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit.
Like, even through his clothes, what does that imply? Does that imply... Well, I know he wears a face mask, which is something, but I feel like something is going on more with Kyo. Other than the fact that he may be female, just the way he gestures and how Kaede noticed that. I'm suspecting him of being a female, or something is really, really messed up behind that mask.
You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
No, we're good. She's just trying to make you doubt her. Or doubt
made
us.
a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
Yes.
But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body.
The scrap?
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The scrap, which we never talked about.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Is part of her outfit torn?
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
What truth? All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Boop, 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 boop. The only piece of evidence that has not been brought up at all.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
She didn't mess up. We'd all be dead. Like, super dead.
It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
But that would cause burns.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
I feel like, I don't know, something about her voice makes me feel kind of bad for her.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Oh, yes, we get to do... That is super cool! Oh, I'm supposed to hold it? Oh, I'm supposed to hold it down, I think. It's been a while.
You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
Oh, you have to hold it down and release.
That is just
I remember now. Okay.
You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your...
So I wish I could pause it and look at her outfit real quick, but it kind of looks like she's some sort of knight, like, defending something, which obviously describes whatever she's trying to defend that she saw in her motive video.
Self-righteous truth. Everyone might die! In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake! Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die! I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it.
It's hard to see what the buttons are under those stars.
You do not have any evidence. You are only... I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it.
What the hell is that?
It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence.
Sorry, I got super distracted by that.
You are only providing us with speculation.
Oh, it's just trying to block the screen. Okay.
To protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning.
Sorry, Kirumi.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Oh, Kiru. No, not Kimmy. Kimmy Rue's gloves.
I completely understand.
Kimmy Rue gloves. That was super
But I will
wrong.
never accept it.
Whoops.
My
favorite Danganronpa character, Kamiru.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here!
Whoa. That was,
The piece
revealing.
of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
Oh, that's
The
what she
gloves
did.
on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi?
I don't understand. I mean, it might have just been a spur of the moment thing that she didn't think of, but I don't understand why she didn't use those giant rings on her gloves. They look perfect for that sort of thing.
Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. She didn't let it stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Yeah, I'll point it at you. Closing. Oh, I forgot about. Oh god, this part takes forever. Honestly, I don't really like the closing argument segments. It has some cool art to it, but it's kind of dull. Kirumi has some strength. Then again, I guess we're almost pretty short. Jim's window frame rope. Piranha tank lid. Metal handcuffs should be... Wait, we already did this. Never mind. There we go. And now for the last few. Jim's window frame and top rope. There we go. And... What is this? Oh. There we go. The last one is the hanged inner tube. And we win!
This is the truth of the case! The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed.
Gonza's face right there.
Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic
Look at Tenko
trick.
back there. She's just like hyper vibrating.
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
Like, these parts take a while when I already know how they're done, but it's still cool to see all the extra art that they put in.
The culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
He looks so derpy there.
All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Poor guy. You didn't have to go like that.
And the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing.
Plan of an ultimate.
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed.
By the way, that reminds me, what do you guys actually prefer? Because I know there were two terms. I remember in Danganronpa 1 they used super high school level, and then in Danganronpa 2 they switched it to ultimate. Which did you guys prefer?
Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes.
Two very crucial mistakes.
The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn, had the culprit not been wearing gloves. but due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool.
Like, a lot of this, being able to solve this would depend on your ability to think how fast it would have been going. Because to me, it looked like that swing, or that little, I guess, zip line, we'll call it, or ropeway, wouldn't have gone that fast. Just the way I was looking at it. Like, there's an angle to it, but it doesn't look like it would be so lightning fast that you'd have to put, like, hard brakes on it. They could have just gone slowly across, but I guess that's something I didn't think of.
Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the bodies separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
Yep.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
Naked man, you are actually Kirumi.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Shuichi actually looks awesome in this art.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is
Objection.
very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement
Oh, great.
as the blackened and the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
I hope we get a little more plot reveal, because I know it's super early in the game, but it'd be nice to get something. So far, all the plot we've gotten is that, for some reason, Shuichi wanted to die once upon a time, and we had our memories wiped, and there's a tablet in the courtyard that says Horsey, which is all very incoherent information. I love the fact that you can choose to vote for the wrong person. You know, everyone's doing something rad, and Shuichi's just like, yep, I have my hat. Sorry, Kirumi. I really liked you. Thought you were really nice.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
But I voted for you to die on my Vita, so I apologize. Shuichi. She voted for me.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I think it would be quite the twist if in one of these we actually made the wrong choice. But something happens, of course. Oh boy. I want to hear reasons for this. It's like my favorite part of the trial is right at the end when they want to explain everything. The school hands out A's like candy. I failed so much and the game's just like, you know what, A+.
Oh my!
Oh my, you all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The Blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Yay! Phew, thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. But why? Why do you have to be Kurumi? Yeah. Truly, this result was unexpected. Yeah!
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gonta no can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kurumi is also culprits?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long you been lying to us?
The truth is...
Is that why you took such good care of us so you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kurumi, tell me, why? You're always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home and pollute the rivers we drink from. They'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice. Shut up! Shut up, shut up! Enough of the commentary already.
Say.
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, that it can't be. Say it ain't so. Say that was just another lie too.
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us. And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain, That is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive videos, so Kurumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. That could have been a request from another person or someone in the motive video. Most likely another person. Perhaps that was the request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself? No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you'll regret what you have done. What you have just done. Regrets. Spit it out already. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome. Please, Kurumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well. If you are also desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything. No more lies, then. You'd better just tell us the truth, please, and thank you.
Yes.
Yes, I understand.
That is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? All right, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes? That won't be necessary. Did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade your motive video, or if you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video? Or was she cleaning Kaede's room and since she's already dead, she picked it up? Perhaps Kurumi, yeah, that's what I was thinking originally though. That she received her own video because the uneven number of videos. Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video. Huh? You mean she had to start her own, she had her own motive video from the start? Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I had no idea why.
The fuck's going on?
That's not possible. Monokun, what the hell's going on? You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. Well, let's talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly? Yeah, don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No.
No, I didn't. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cub screw up again?
Huh?
Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monofanny's fault, or Monofanny's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. What? I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault. What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful. No, Monodom, it's not your fault. It's all our fault. I'm sorry too. It seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. To Daddy!
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting. Father! Thank goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
Stupid!
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation. I see. The Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you. What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything. I'll tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt everyone will believe it.
So.
If that's the case, why don't we just all watch the motive? Yes, that's kind of what I want.
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you, yet I suppose this is a better way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kurumi had spoken, the Monocubs began playing the video. Oh, so we get to see all of them. That's pretty cool.
By popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now,
I want to see that she's related to Rantaro. That's my theory, and I'm not giving up on it.
Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
She died for cars? Streetlights?
With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister.
Oh.
The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
make this country great again
and transferred all his authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom.
Aw, look at all the kids. And the lady. Is that Kurumi? That's not Kurumi. That's just like generic children. That's not Maki, though.
Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill.
Oh my god, she even has the anime dead mom hair. That is Kurumi.
She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
He's just like, no way. I couldn't have predicted this.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remember it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
But please, hold on. Is that video true? That's ridiculous. There's no way Kurumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of my country. Wait. Like, okay, I get it, but I mean, like, you're just a maid, though. Even if you're the best maid in the world, you're not gonna... Whatever. I guess it's the sentiment that counts, not the reality.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens.
She's a super badass, though.
As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
I see, so Kurumi was the real prime minister running the country behind the scenes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be prime minister?
You really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
How rude, I am not pretending, I'm still learning.
I see.
I see, well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of I've never seen that in his eyes before, I don't think. I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister...
What?
Then Kurumi really is Prime Minister? Did she hold burden of country's future? The motive video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kurumi's really important, but what about that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I do not know, actually. Why can't I remember? With all our memories lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate
That is
Hunt?
correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt. The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is the Ultimate Hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here inside the End Wall. That's why I needed to know. I needed to know what the most important people in my... the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation. But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kurumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside died because Kurumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do? Like you care.
Wait!
Just say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how painful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Okay.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power. Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That's 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring a disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny? You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies? That's not true at all.
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious.
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kurumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
That is...
Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill?
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. When he used the Tsukuchi method, even Gonta no could
I do
catch.
not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean? I told him that I had urgent matters to discuss and meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him, I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
So you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good. You got something to live for. It means your life has value. After that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then he turned
his back toward me. Oh my god, he gave his life for the whole country? That's what he was trying to do? And he did it on purpose?
At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But...
Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
What?
Because?
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point? Wait a minute. You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Huh? Did I say that? What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he's looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that? It's kind of obvious.
What?
Swap motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember, because once you watch them, you got a motive to kill. But if it shows me someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who will be in the video?
No.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Is it going to be like his tennis manager or whatever? Once I knew I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live. If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys. In other words, that video might just give me a motive to live. So please.
That's true.
So he wanted the opposite. You're right, he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have showed him his motive video in the first place. What do you mean? What did his video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we? Oh, I was worried that we weren't going to be able to watch that, but I'm glad we have one for every single person.
Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video!
I kind of want them at last second to pull, like, for Shuichi's, like, oh, Kaede's still alive. We lied. That wasn't really her or something.
Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
What?
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies.
And after he watched that, he had no reason to live anymore.
Sorry.
But even in his romance thing, he talked about his tennis manager, and he seemed to fantasize about her. Does that not mean anything? Or is that just like a fantasy and he doesn't have a tennis manager? No one? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown if he saw something like that. He had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kurumi claim his life. So that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
He just gave up then?
Damn.
To hell with that damn moron.
But...
It's bad to have to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live. That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kurumi? For too many reasons.
Oh, that's super right, Angie. That was philosophical for you.
Yeah.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant that saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kurumi. Monokuma, Gonta have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it? Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kurumi? What? Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kurumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kurumi's got lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kurumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez, maybe it would have been better if we got the culprit wrong.
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Kurumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. And what was the point of doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have... What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up. I knew this was coming. What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with this value of life shit.
All right!
Life's just not some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaido.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't belong to just you. It's your parents, your grandparents, your friends, and even your neighbors. It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, everything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again. But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right.
Divine.
Yep, he's not too a damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Hey, shut up. I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But
Maybe a stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kurumi certainly looks shaken by it. Huh? Shaken?
because
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kurumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now.
Oh god, okay. New face. You look great.
She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place. What?
but
But Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kurumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You know exactly what I would attempt, yet it allowed me to explain anyway. Wait, was what he just said true?
You try to trick Gonta? You try to trick everyone?
Really?
Seriously, you backstabbing cunt.
Cut it out.
Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That's correct.
That's right, I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every civilization of this
You
nation.
must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now I refuse to give up.
Kurumi.
I see.
You still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to
You
do?
must live.
I intend to live. I must survive, no matter what it takes. I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
I will do anything to survive. She screamed and started running. Oh no. That's horrifying. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified
I
exit.
have to escape. I won't die here.
Oh, there's no way I'm letting you out of here. Inaudible screeching. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
damn it!
Run! Run, Kurumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Run! Please hurry! Hurry, run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave. If you guys yell run, it's not gonna make her faster. Please run! There's no way she's gonna make it out.
Live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything
Oh, this
we've
sucks
got.
so much.
It's punishment time!
There's one thing Danganronpa is so good at, and it's making you feel bad for being right.
I will not die!
Holy shit, she's just going for it. Kurumi has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, he knew she was going to run. He got people? Oh. Strand of Agony. Oh shit, that sucks. She would do it though. She would do it. Oh no. Think she can make it? Or are they gonna cut the rope? She is not even phased. And almost... It's gonna be like the schoolyard, isn't it? Oh. Oh my god. That is the worst. She tried so hard. Is he gonna get squished? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Ugh. Not as bad as Kaede's, but still. Like, they're all really well done, I'll give them that, but...
Really?
I don't know why I got a crack out of that this time when I hadn't the other time. Probably because I need to laugh at something after seeing that. Why, Monodon? Why'd you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us all along.
Fine.
We're all getting along. We don't need him. Don't need him.
Let's get along.
We few remaining Mono Cubs must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting
I
along.
will not forgive that.
Not if he knows what is good for him. Eh?
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of Mono Cubs begins now. He's scarier than Monokuma. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
Nice.
And yet this angsty attitude of yours is just so
They're
cute.
so cute.
It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
So
And it's so unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. What?
How horrible!
Ugly bitch. Who you calling an ugly bitch? Oh, he just assumes it's her.
Stop it!
It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Kurumi.
Like that.
I can't take it anymore. Even Kurumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that soon, too?
I'll protect you.
I won't let it happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on!
Oh, isn't that what Atua said? Like I told you? Like I told you forever ago to make this place great and wonderful? But you said no?
Cause Atua says so.
All desire, even your desire can escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He has only distributed the motive videos.
Yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kurumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false. That must be why Kurumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey!
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. I wonder what were his intentions. Huh? I'd never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kurumi said. What Kurumi said? Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
that's...
What she said earlier, correct? Huh? What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
See?
Maybe the video had properties of a flashback light. It made her remember. Huh? The properties of a flashback light? Still, how could Kurumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. Yeah, that's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we don't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other. That's right. It's best if we not it's best that we not remember for our motives for everyone's sake. Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the latest believable lie I've heard yet.
That's so mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has made me change my views. She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough. Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with the second class trial ended for us, Fyric history, we had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaido spoke of, and how will we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. End of Trial 2. Or not. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now,
we should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action. Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day. Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you.
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
Okay.
It'll be fine as long as we listen to it too. We'll all be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Go and tell you. Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
What?
But stars here different, not the same ones Gonta used to. Different? Do you mean by the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no confined star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
So...
Are we on like the moon or some shit? Are we like not even on Earth anymore? Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something. What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out.
Well,
Now, it won't take long, so just listen to what I have to say.
what is it?
Well then, what is it you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like I'm some kind of compulsive liar.
Get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse there's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki. What?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, "You don't show me your motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are." That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma. She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute. Well, why you? What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. Oh, she seems not good about that. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Oh, Jesus Christ! What kind of ultimate caregiver ability is that?
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now, but that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
What? What is going on? What is she?
Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
What? Okay, hold on. Hold on. That just changed my view on her completely. Entirely. Now I have to reconsider my Danganronpa characters. I need to hang out with Maki more. Even though she won't talk to me. I need to talk about what it's like to be the ultimate assassin. I need to know. I mean, after I talked to Angie for the last time, but still, I need to talk to her now. A Thin Line Divides Heaven and Hell, Chapter 2. Wait, hold on. Let me count who's left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Oh, shit. Well, 4 have died out of 16, so that makes 12. Now, there's 6 chapters. That means there's 4 left. Servant's Gloves. I think that means 2 people have to... Well, 2 people always die in 1 chapter, so... Yeah, I'll save. Before I do that, thank you guys for watching this video. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry if I was silent for a while. There's sometimes just not a lot to say, and there's a lot that just blew past me, and a lot of info that I need to absorb. But I've been recording this for nearly 3 hours now, and yeah, this game is a lot longer than I thought, and it might take me a bit to get out this video, and I apologize if it took a while to get out. But anyways, oh my goodness. The fact that Maki's the ultimate assassin makes her, just rises her up on my list. Because It put me down from my least favorite ultimate talent, which is child caregiver, all the way up to near the top in just changing that. So that's that one thing. Because like Mukuro I love because she was like female big boss. And that's why I liked her so much. But like, I don't know how Maki can do. The fact that like this game is done so well. It's so good so far. The fact that everyone's motives are so opposite and not everyone's the same. And I feel like it's being, I mean, sometimes not the jokes, but it's been held with a sense of maturity and decent writing that makes all the characters' motives seem more than believable, and they're always more than what they actually seem to be at first. Anyways, if you guys like the video, please leave a like. And if you want to become a member of the Dust Brigade, just click subscribe. We have 4 more torturous trials to go through. See you on the next one. Or actually, next time we're going to be hanging out with Angie and Maki, probably. Have a wonderful day. Riding out.